Hey guys, this is Steve Ramos, and in this video clip I'm going to talk a little bit about fiber cement. This is the addition to our house that's currently under construction, and we chose to clad a majority of it with fiber cement. And you've probably heard the term hardy board. Hardy board is a product name of a manufacturer, James Hardie, that makes fiber cement. There are other brands, but in this particular case we are in fact using James Hardie fiber cement products. Fiber cement is made of cement, sand, and cellulose, and it was generally, I guess it was made to as an alternative to wood siding. Wood siding is beautiful, but we all know that eventually it is susceptible to water damage, rot, termite damage. It's combustible. Those are all things that fiber cement is not susceptible to. So this product will not rot. Cannot be damaged by termites. It's fire resistant, and it's just very durable, holds paint really well. It's just a really good product. So this is James Hardie Artisan lap siding. So it's a special brand they have that's just a little thicker than your typical lap siding. It's 5/8 of an inch, and it's really a good product. It's made to start, you lay the first one at the bottom, and then it actually has this little groove that tells you how much you're supposed to overlay the next piece of siding. So that's pretty neat. And it also has this tongue and groove detail at the end. So when you get to a joint like this one here, the boards lock together and make a nice joint. This is fiber cement panel, which is what you see up here. This comes in big sheets, like 4x8 sheets like plywood, and this is a 1/4 inch thick. And we're using it at the top portion of the addition. It's going to be what we call a board and batten look. So this would be the board, and then where we're going to have trim pieces on the corner here, we call those battens. Some places we're going to have vertical battens that break up large panels, but it's just a good product as well. Holds paint really well. We were using this to test different paint samples. This is trim, the trim that you see around the windows and up there at the head there. This is actually true 1 inch thick by 7 1/4, but you can find the trim in just about any typical wood size. This is James Hardie Artisan trim, and it's a true 1.5 inch, so it's meant to go with the thicker siding, and we're using it on the corners here and in some of the various locations. What's nice about it is that you can actually miter the corner. So here's where 2 of these pieces came together, and the carpenter's 45 the joint. So once it's just puttied up and painted, it's going to look really nice. And then this is kind of a unique piece of trim that I hadn't really used prior to this project, but this is a windowsill. And so this is what's being used here and here. And if you look at what it looks like in profile, it's actually got a mild slope on the top. So this is the sill of the window. And it also has this little groove here, which is a drip edge. So that when water runs down the sill, down the face, it eventually hits that groove and it'll fall off. So this is kind of a cool material, or a cool profile. And it's nice because even when people would build at a fiber cement siding, they would often use wooden sills that would eventually rot. So this will not rot, so that's kind of cool. And last piece I'm going to show you, this is a fiber cement drip cap. So this material is right here that you see right at the base of the house, and it's just a nice detail. You can see what it looks like in section there. It has this little leg which allows you to take your Tyvek or your building wrap and lap it over. This leg is also used as a kicker for the first piece of siding that goes on, so it kind of holds it off the wall to get that angle. And it also has a built-in little groove drip edge. so that water runs off, it hits that groove and it goes to the ground. So this is just a neat product. So we're using fiber cement on a lot of our house, and it should be extremely durable. And if you go around to the side here, you can see this is the last area where they have to install. So they need to finish putting the lap siding here, and this is the board and batten, so there'll be another sheet that goes up there. And this is another cool product, not fiber cement, but this is the house wrap we're using. It's called Hydro-Gap, and it's got these little bumps on it, these little blue bumps. And what those do is they create a little raised area so that any water that makes its way behind the siding has a little bit of a gap between the wall and the siding, so water can make its way through. It also allows for air movement. That's what their little logo kind of shows. So it allows water and or air and water. So this is just a neat product that helps your wall breathe and helps it drain properly. So I think I've talked enough about fiber cement and house wrap. So thank you.